then yeah, we can do so much. Okay, then let's get ready. So I'm Pragati, and I will be teaching you Surya Namaskars today. Most of you follow me on Instagram. Most of you have come through friends, family, or through the Surya Namaskar reel that got garnered a lot of views on Instagram. So this is my gratitude offering. I wanted to teach how to do Surya Namaskar to all of you. And that is what my aim from today's class is. Okay, if there's anything that you don't understand, please do let me know, and I'm going to share that again. Okay. Now, who all know what benefits do you get after practicing Surya Namaskars? Anything? Anything that we all know that we can get when we practice Surya Namaskars? Why do we practice Surya Namaskars? Okay. Anyone else? Okay. Anything else? Balance. Okay. Okay. So this is something that we see, let's say on the surface, कि हाँ सूर्य नमस्कार से strength हो जाती है, flexibility हो जाती है और balance हो जाता है. But what does Surya Namaskar do? One Surya Namaskar, you practice 12 postures and you move at least 95% of your body muscles. Okay, you're working on all the organic functions of the body. So you're working on all the hormonal functions, all the organic functions, including all your systems, your digestive system, your circulatory system, your breathing, respiratory system, your nervous system, your endocrine system. All the systems are taken care of when you practice Surya Namaskars. And that would be our aim for today, to work on all the systems, understanding. Now, what happens is we try to practice the Surya Namaskar, but we are not able to understand how to do it. And then we make mistakes and then we develop pains in the body and then it comes and, bites us back later. So today what we'll do is, if anyone has their mic unmuted, please mute yourselves because uh, that would again disturb the flow of the class. Okay. So today what we'll do is, first I'm going to show what a Surya Namaskar is, and then I'm going to look at you all and I'll help you correct your postures for Surya Namaskar. Okay? That's good. Everyone's ready for that? Yes? Okay. Lovely. So also Surya Namaskars are going to balance this. We're constantly stressed, distressed, depressed, anxious. So Surya Namaskars really help you with that. But do Surya Namaskars, only Surya Namaskars work? For a lot of cases, yes. But then there are different things that you can do with Surya Namaskars to support your practice. Okay. So we'll support our practice through different cooling techniques that I'll also share with you towards the end of the class. Okay. Now, for now, I want all of you to sit in a cross-legged position and please get ready. We're going to chant Om 3 times and then I'm going to start teaching the Surya Namaskar. Okay. Let's get ready. So everyone sit in a cross-legged position. Sit up nice and tall. Keep your hands in Gyan Mudra. Chin parallel to the floor. Eyes closed. With a gentle smile on your face, we breathe in and breathe out. Be prepared for this practice today as we observe our breath with gratitude in our hearts. And starting with next exhalation, we'll chant Om thrice. Inhale. Very gently bring your palms together. Rub your palms. Place over your eyes. Slightly massage your face. And slowly open your eyes. Namaste. Okay, so I'll now start by showing what a Surya Namaskar looks like, and then I'm going to give you some options that we can use with blocks so that you can practice. But before that, if I cover just in broader aspect, people who should not do Surya Namaskars or should avoid or should do variations of Surya Namaskars are pregnant women, women on their menstrual cycles. Now again, there are options for everyone to do it. So it's not that you cannot do it, but it has to be done under supervision of an expert teacher who can give you the right options according to what works for you. People who have hernia, people who have high blood pressure, issues in the wrist, shoulders, knees, ankles, lower back, all of these things. Please be very careful. People who have hypertension. Please be very careful when you practice Surya Namaskars. This has to be tailor made for you. Okay, now I'm going to put my camera a little away so that you can see more of my mat, and that is going to uh, help with the practice. Okay, just give me 1 second. Okay, so Surya Namaskar, you cannot see my face right now, but that's okay. Um, but I'm going to show the first posture through this. So Surya Namaskar is made up of 12 postures. The first posture is Namaskarasana, so in which we bring the palms together, and this is the first posture. Okay, you just watch the upper body, and then I'm going to show the lower body also. And from here, the second posture would be Hastuttanasana. For that, we take the arms up, so you can keep the palms either joined or apart from each other. So from here, we inhale, and I inhale, I lengthen my arms. And I lengthen my arms and I take my arms up all the way by the side of my ears. So my arms can stay either together or my palms can stay away from each other, but they're facing each other because I don't want internal rotation of the shoulder. I want external rotation, so I keep my palms here. That helps me with my back bend. Okay, this is about the upper body. Now let's look at the lower body. So whenever I teach my classes, I tell my students to keep their feet in a certain way because that is how you're going to distribute your weight equally on your feet. So you want to keep your feet parallel to each other. So we do not want to start a Surya Namaskar like this because then we are dumping the weight into the arches and then we are inviting more problems for us in future in the knees, ankles, hip, imbalances in the spine and all of that. So you start with your feet parallel to each other, okay? Now this Surya Namaskar happens here. It starts here. You stand with your feet parallel to each other towards the top edge of the mat. Get your hands to your heart center. And from here, we inhale, take the arms up, and then you exhale, you lengthen the spine and you fold forward. Now, for people who feel that you cannot reach all the way to the ground while you fold forward, you can always soften your knees. Bend your knees and go forward. See how my back is flat, my spine is flat. So I do not want to do this to reach down to the ground. I can keep my knees soft. I lengthen my spine. I look forward and I come here. If you have blocks, you can also use blocks for this practice. Okay? Now, after that, this is posture number 3. This is Padahastasana or Uttanasana. Different schools call it different names, and that is completely fine. You can call it whatever you want, but practice right. But call it the right name, okay? Don't call it Trikonasana also. From here, you inhale and take your right leg back. So I inhale, I lift the right leg, and I take it all the way back into Ashwa Sanchalan, where I open up the chest. Okay? Now, in traditional Hatha Yoga, you can also put the knee down and you can flatten the toes and work into a back bend to get into your and this Anjaneyasana or Ashwasanchalan Asana. Okay. Here, right now, to practice, we're going to keep the knee up so that we also develop some strength in the quadriceps and the pelvis and we open up the chest forward. Yes. From there, we place the palms on the ground. We exhale, we take both the legs back and we place them into a plank. Now, in traditional Hatha Yoga texts, again, and if you go with different practices, there are also options to get into your Parvatasana here. Okay, so you can choose whichever works the best for you. If you have core strength, if you want to work more on core strength, you come here. If your teacher teaches that, you come here. If your teacher teaches this, and if you want to be in Parvatasana, you do this. Okay, so from plank, I'm going to go down into Ashtanga Namaskar. Ashtanga means 8 eight limbs, 8 parts of your body. So you put your knees down. So your feet, your knees, your chest, and your chin and your palms. You see how my hip is lifted. So when I go down, I'm not going down like this. From here, I keep my core engaged. I lower my chest to the ground and I put my chin to the ground. From here, we're going to slide forward. See, please, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Let me complete, please. Okay. So from here, you're going to slide forward. So from here, we'll slide forward to get into our Bhujangasana. So see, I'm not just keeping my legs back and I'm going up like this. From this position, I slide myself forward, I roll my shoulders back, and I get into my Bhujangasana. If it's here, good. If it's here, good. If it's here, good. Okay, wherever you can reach. See, my feet can be hip distance apart or together, whatever works the best for you. But for people who have lower back issues, please keep your feet apart like this. Shoulders rolled back, chest lifted, pelvis on the ground, and open up the chest. Now, Bhujangasana, a lot of people tend to do this. I cannot lift up, but my neck wants to go up because I want to go up. But make sure that we do not do this. We stay wherever we are and the chin is slightly tucked in. Back of the head is in line with the spine, see? Okay? Now from here, you're going to tuck the toes under, and from here we're going to a downward facing dog. Please watch first and please mute yourselves so that it doesn't disturb other people because I can get some background noise still from someone. Now from here, what you're going to do is you tuck your toes under, lift your sit bones up, lengthen the back of your legs, and get into your downward facing dog. And this we'll hold for a couple of breaths. You'll hold this pose. Okay, so you press your palms firm into the ground. You push the ground away from you. You lengthen the back of the legs and you press your heels into the mat while you look towards your toes or towards your navel. Lekin, we do not want to do this. You keep the back of the head. Again, remember, back of the head in line with your spine. Now from here, I'll again take my right leg forward. I inhale and I step it forward in between your palms. Now what happens is, this is where most of the people find it difficult. Pragati, I cannot bring my leg forward, okay? So what you can do is this, see, this is a challenge of your mobility and the flexibility, and sometimes just because you're not used to doing it. So what you want to do is, I want for you all to try to keep the hip lifted as you bring this leg into your knee, and then you step it forward wherever it reaches. If it reaches here, good. If it reaches here, good. But do not do this. See, even I cannot bring my leg forward when my hip drops, right? So what I want to do is, I keep the hip lifted and I bring it forward and I step it forward here. If you cannot reach, then you have your friends, you have your blocks. So from there, from here, you go back, you put your hands on the blocks and you bring the leg forward. And then you can release the blocks, come here. Then as you exhale, you bring both your feet forward into your Uttanasana. Again, choose the variation that works with you, wherever you can reach. And from here, you're going to inhale, again, Hastuttanasana, and exhale and release. Okay, so this is one round of sun salutation. Now, what happens is, so just one doubt that I want to clarify. Some people ask, Pragati, is it from the right leg and the left leg? Is it only on the right leg? How do we do? So for this one, because in this one, see, I took my right leg back and I brought my right leg forward, right? So I'm getting the stretch on both the legs. In the start, I took my right leg back. So my left leg is being stretched, okay? And then from here, I brought my right leg forward. So my left leg is being stretched. So I'm getting the stretch on both the legs. So in this one, you can, if you want, see, when you're doing 108 sun salutations and you don't remember which leg was back, which leg was front, you can just do this one. Take your right leg back, bring your right leg forward, and it'll be easy. If your teacher is teaching you to do once on the right leg and then once on the left leg, you follow that. There's no what you say. You do not have to worry about this because in this one also you're getting both the stretches. If you're taking the right forward, right back and left forward, left back, you're getting the same stretches. So please don't fret about that. Don't get worried about that. Just focus on your practice because that is important. Okay, is that understood? Now, there was a question, how to do Ashtanga Namaskar. Now, this can be difficult because you need to develop that strength in the core, shoulders and triceps to be able to reach here in your Ashtanga Namaskar. From here, Put the knees and chest. This requires some amount of strength, not a lot of strength, but some amount. See, if you're not able to do this initially, you can first lie down on the floor and then you lift your hip up to start with. Okay? And then those who are comfortable doing that, what they can do is they can put their forearms on the ground and then try to put the chest down and then bring the palms to the side. Okay? So choose whichever variation works the best for you. And if you want to develop that strength in the shoulders and the triceps, you do your Bhujangasana lift ups and lower. This is what you practice to get some strength in your shoulders and tricep to do this. Okay? Is that clear, everyone? Yes? You want to practice? You want to do it? You want to try it? Okay, so I'll give you the cues. I'll look at all of you. And okay, not looking at all of you, I'll do one with you. And then I'm going to come and check your postures. Yes, that works with everyone? Chaliye. Those who want to get their postures corrected, please keep your camera switched on. After this one, I'm going to come and correct your postures. So let's get started. Everyone, check your feet to start with, that your feet are parallel to each other and you're pressing all corners of your feet into the mat. From here, number one, hands at your heart center. See, my tailbone is tucked in. I'm not arching my back. I do not want this happening with my back when I go into my back bend. So I keep the tailbone gently tucked in. From here, hands at your heart center. Inhale, take your arms up. If you want to arch back gently, you arch back gently. Exhale, lengthen your spine and fold forward. Lengthen your spine again. Lengthen is the key. I'm not curving the back. I'm lengthening as much as I can reach. From there, inhale, take your right leg back. Now there's an option. You want to keep the knee down, flatten your toes, you do that. If you want to tuck the toes under and lift the knee up, do that. But make sure this knee is stacked on top of the ankle. This is what we want. And back leg is strong and straight. I'm pressing through that heel. This hip is not lifting up, going into the air like this, dancing. No, we press this down. We stay here, chest opened up, forward. Okay, from here, press both your palms. Take the leg back as much as you can. If you want to drag it, you drag it. If you can lift it up, you lift it up. Take it all the way back into your plank. Core engaged, chest pushed into the shoulders. So my chest isn't dropped here. I'm not dropping my shoulders, not dumping all the weight into the shoulders. I keep the entire body engaged. Breathe. Stay. Smile. Yeah, it's difficult to smile in a plank, right? But let's try. From here, you put your knees, chest, chin. Now choose the variation that works with you for your knees, chest, chin. And from here, inhale. Take the chest up into Bhujangasana. See, my shoulders are rolled back. My elbows are closer to my body and pointing backwards because that is going to give me the right rotation for the shoulders. My pelvis is on the ground. My chest is lifting up and my head is not falling back. I do not want this. Here. Then tuck your toes under, lift your sit bones up, lengthen the back of the legs, and go into your downward facing dog. Push the ground away from you using your palms and try and transfer your weight from your hands towards your feet. From there, as you inhale, take your right leg forward, step it forward in between your palms. If you need blocks, use blocks. If you don't need blocks, well and good. Come here. Now see again, I'm keeping this leg strong, so I'm not dumping. If my knee is lifted, it is going to be strong. I don't want it here because that is going to put a lot of pressure on my knee and I don't want that. And it's going to put a lot of pressure on the front knee also. So the front knee on top of the ankle, back leg strong and straight, heel pressing back, chest opened forward as much as you can. From here, exhale, bring both your feet together. Those who can bring their palms to the ground, bring your palms to the ground. If you cannot, stay wherever you can. Those who can straighten their legs, straighten your legs with a flat spine, but do not do this, please. Just avoid this. Apart from this, you can do anything. You can bend your knees, you can stay up here, you can use blocks, use whatever you want, okay? Now from here, inhale, take your arms up, arch back if you can. If you cannot, stay wherever you are. Exhale, bring your hands back to the center and release. So this is one round of Surya Namaskars and we're going to do more. Okay, so now I'm going to unpin my video and I'm going to look at your practice. I'm going to tell everything, Katyayani. Also, I'm going to give you a plan on how to work on your Surya Namaskars. I'm going to drop all those details later in the class. Let's first practice it, okay? Um, Let me just unpin so that I can see all of you clearly. Yes. Only some of you have started their videos. I would want all of you to start your videos. Also, place your camera in a way that I can see you clearly so that it's visible, the posture, especially from side. Like you could see my video. Just a second, Neha. I'm going to pin your video to the screen for once so that everyone can see how to place their cameras. Um, like this. You can place your mat in a way that you can see this thing clearly. Okay. Thank you so much, Neha. Okay, I'm going to pin you, Neha. Why not? Let me pin you also on the screen. Chaliye, let's do this round now. Come to the top edge of your mat, everyone. Feet parallel to each other. You see? Yes. Now tailbone gently tucked in. Hands to your heart center. This is asana number 1. Namaskar asana. Now from here, as you inhale, take your arms up, lengthen the spine up towards the sky. Palms facing each other. Yes. Lift the spine up. Tailbone gently tucked in, Ramyashri. Don't tuck the tailbone out. Yes. Madhvi, tailbone is tucked out completely. Can you think of gently tucking in the tailbone and lift the pubis up to your navel? And then exhale, lengthen your spine and fold forward. Go all the way forward and down. Relax your head, Alka. Look down towards the ground. Kajal, we'll go. We'll go. Wait. Stay, stay, stay. Now, slowly, as you inhale, take your right leg back. Nidhi, your feet are still turned outwards. You see your toes? Yes. Can you bring? Yes, exactly. Now, take the right leg back. Now, try to bring the left thigh parallel to the ground, everyone. Now, Ayushi, see, your knee is overshooting the ankle. Can you bring the foot slightly forward? The left foot slightly forward in between the palms, so that your knee is exactly on top of the ankle. Kajal, you've gone a little off the screen, so I can't see you very clearly. Priya, auntie, abhi to we had to do it. Our leg is still there, left leg. Very good, Prachi. Prachi, can you shift your weight slightly forward so that the knee comes a little more on top of the ankle and then you press the back heel back. Girish, yes, activate the back leg, Girish, a little more. Vikram, activate the back leg a little more. Madhvi, if you've kept your knee on the ground, then try to arch back also. Open up the chest. Yes, and work the pelvis forward, Madhvi. Work the pelvis down. Now, as you exhale, take both legs back into your plank. Yes. Priyanti, shoulders. Okay, you can do Parvatasana if you'd like. Those who want to do plank, do plank. Those who want to do Parvatasana, Parvatasana. Madhvi, look at your mat. Don't look forward. It's going to strain the neck. And also tailbone gently tucked in, navel drawn to the spine so that your core is engaged. Very nice. Lovely. Lovely, everyone. Beautiful. And where are those beautiful smiles? Yes, I know it's difficult to smile in a plank. Girish, knees thoda sa or straight. Ramya, your pelvis is dropping. Ramya Shri, not Ramya R. There are two Ramyas. So Ramya Shri, your pelvis is dropping. Lift the pelvis up. Now, as you exhale, put your knees, chest, chin on the ground. Elbows coming closer towards your body. Yes, Ayushi, slowly go down. See, I gave you 3 options. Choose whichever works the best for you. Very nice, lovely. Ramya R, please go into your knees, chest, chin position. Now from here, as you inhale, again, slide forward like a bhujang. This is bhujangasana, right? So you slide forward and you inhale, lift your chest up. Very good. Kajal, can we soften the elbows slightly? Yes. Very nice. Lovely. Ramya, your elbows are going outwards. Can you bring your elbows backwards? Nidhi, your shoulders are going up like this. See? Scrunching the neck. We want the shoulders rolled back. Open up this area completely to breathe. Very nice. Madhvi, roll the shoulders back a little more. Simple start. Your pelvis has to be on the ground. Come on, Ayushi. Palms on the ground. Let's go, Bhujangasana. Palms on the ground, not elbows. Yes, palms on the ground, not elbows, Ayushi. Your elbows are on the ground right now. Yes. और पीछे लेकर आइए हाथों को. Now exhale, tuck your toes under, go into your downward facing dog or Adho Mukha Svanasana, or also called Parvatasana with a little difference but a very similar pose. Okay, I don't want any one of you doing jhatkas, jhatkas, jhatkas. Okay, auntie, lift yourself up, come onto your knees, and then tuck your toes under and go into your downward dog. Yes, very good. Lengthen the spine because that is what we want from here. Lengthen the spine. If your knees have to be soft, you can soften your knees. If your heels are not reaching the floor, it's completely okay. But we have to focus on lengthening the spine to the ground. Nidhi, your elbows have to be a little relaxed. Can we try that, please? Very good, lovely. Now inhale, take your right leg forward in between your palms as much as you can. You can also slowly step, 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 bring it forward. If it doesn't come, you just use your blocks. Yes. Only right leg forward right now, Kajal. Exhale, bring both legs together. Lovely. Go into a complete forward fold. If you need to bend your knees to go into a complete forward fold, bend your knees to go into a complete forward fold. Yes. Kajal, can you soften your knees a little? Your knees are getting hyperextended. Madhvi, instead of pulsing, 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 yes, soften your knees and just go and stay. Staying is the key. Okay? From here, inhale, take your arms all the way up, lengthen your spine up towards the sky. Tailbone still is gently tucked in. We are not arching the lower back. Simple start till we are not going into a very deep back bend. We're not going to bend the knees. So you keep your knees straight and just think of arching the back a little bit. When you go into a very deep back bend, that is when you try to soften the knees. Madhvi, your tailbone is completely tucked out. So the back is making a C, but like this. You see, this is your tailbone and this is your body, and then your body is going forward like this. So you want to go back from here rather than doing this. You want to do this. So instead of doing this, so lower body यहाँ है, hip यहाँ है, और upper body ऐसे जा रही है. You want to do this. So tailbones gently tucked in and lengthen your arms up. Exhale and release, everyone. Hands in Namaskar Mudra and then release your hands into your Samasthiti or your Tadasana. Was it okay? Was it good? We still have energy to do one more. Let's try it. Yes, Madhvi, tell me. It's okay. It's okay. Your palms are not supposed to touch completely on the ground, point A, because a lot of factors contribute to it. How mobile your hip is or how long your limbs are. Okay, sometimes your limbs might not be long enough to reach. So this is also a good position to stay in, Madhvi. In that case, no. Even if your fingertips are touching the floor, you stay here. This is a good position to be in. See, my back is open, my hip is open, my fingertips are touching if it's not reaching. Okay, so it also depends on your limb length and also the ratio of the length of your shin and your arms, all of that. Okay, so it's not a problem, not a problem at all. Nothing to fret about, nothing to worry about. Okay. You're welcome. So everyone, one more round. Let's go. Let's do it. Smile के साथ करना है. ऐसे थोड़ी. Okay, everyone, first check your feet. Have you checked your feet? Okay, let's go. Hands at your heart center. Inhale, take your arms up into your Hastattanasana. Now remember, tailbone is gently tucked in, arms lifting up towards the sky, palms facing each other. And everyone, think of lifting your navel up. So instead of just bending back and looking at the back wall, think you're taking your navel up to your chest up to your chin, and then your chin is going back. Lift up. Exhale, lengthen your spine and fold forward. Kajal, we have to lengthen the spine. Ayushi, you can soften your knees and then work forward. Soft karo, Ayushi, knees go and then take your hands down gently. Yes. Very good, auntie. Beautiful, everyone. Nidhi, can you bring your toes slightly in and heels slightly out? Yes. Madhuri, relax your head because this is a complete forward fold. This is not Ardha Uttanasana, so we don't have to lift the head up. If you can go that much, you surrender your head. Now inhale, take your right leg back into your Ashwa Sanchalan. Ayushi, look at the front foot. What's happening with the front knee and the leg? Yes, please check everyone. Front knee on top of the ankle. Because for people who do not have that strength and that awareness, you might hurt your knee in that process. Otherwise, if you have the strength in the knee, because this is a mobility move, if you bring the knee ahead of the ankle, this is a mobility move, so you don't have to worry. But for now, since we are starting, we keep the knee on top of the ankle. Kajal, your elbows are way too hyperextended. Oh my God, my elbows start paining looking at your elbows. Relax your elbows, please. Yes. Exhale, both legs back into your plank. Those who want to do a Parvatasana can also do a Parvatasana if plank is not very comfortable for you. But if you want to work on strength, you work on your plank. Yes. Alka, pelvis slightly lower and move your shoulders slightly forward, Alka. Lovely. Lovely. Madhvi, tailbone tucked in. Lower back is arching completely. We're going to develop pain in the lower back if we continue like that. Very good. Lovely, lovely, lovely Vikram, lovely Priyanti. Kajal, your back is arching. You're in almost Bhujangasana here. ये तो नहीं करना है ना? Tailbone tucked in. Now put your knees, chest, chin on the ground. Knees, chest, chin on the ground. Lovely. Inhale, go up into your Bhujangasana. Shoulders relaxed, toes pointing back, Vikram, and shoulders roll back. Now press your palms and think of lifting the chest up. No, 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 Alka, no. We're still in Bhujangasana. Kajal, feet flat on the ground. Stretch your toes back. Now exhale, tuck your toes under and go into your downward facing dog. Lovely, lovely. Lengthen the spine and activate the back of your legs. Now, everyone, think of pushing the front thighs to the back thighs and engage all the muscles in the back of your legs and push them towards the back of the room. And descend your heels slowly towards the ground. Madhvi, we are still in downward facing dog. Let's stay here for 5 more minutes. Not 5 more minutes. Just a couple more breaths. Yes, Aishi. I'm still nice. It's still a Saturday morning, a beautiful Saturday morning. Chaliye. Exhale, inhale. Bring your right foot forward in between your palms as much as you can. Slow, gentle, easy. Be aware. Be aware of what you need to do for your body. Simple, if your knee is up, your knee has to be up. So you activate the leg. If your knee is down on the ground, it's okay. You keep it down on the ground. But if you've lifted it up, you're going to straighten that knee completely. Exhale, both your feet forward, in between your palms, lengthen your spine. Those who need to soften the knees, soften the knees. Prachi, can you move your hips slightly forward so that it comes on top of the ankles? Yes. Madhvi, relax the head. Lovely. Lovely. Let the head relax, everyone. I want all of you to let the head surrender completely. Inhale, take your arms up towards the sky. Tailbone gently tucked in. Remember, we are lifting up from the pubis to the navel, navel to the chest, and chest up to the chin. Breathe. And exhale, bring your hands back to your heart center, release. Everyone relax in your child's pose. Completely relax. Those who don't know what child's pose is, I'm going to just spotlight Prachi to show child's pose. So you can also let your hands rest and relax here, like this in your child's pose. Breathe and slowly come up, everyone. Okay, so this was your Surya Namaskar, and we practiced three Surya Namaskars today. Now, see if you were a beginner, if you haven't done Surya Namaskars ever, until you can sit, and now it's going to be my satsang only. So So you've done your, if you haven't done your Surya Namaskars, still you were able to do three. Now, people who had a question, how many Surya Namaskars can you do as a beginner? This is your answer. You could do three Surya Namaskars, but these have to be very nicely practiced, very nicely contained, and observed and done with mindfulness. Okay. Now, I'm going to share a plan with all of you in the group for people who are just starting with Surya Namaskars. So I'm going to announce this thing. Tomorrow onwards, we'll do a 21-day challenge to practice Surya Namaskars every day till 21st of June, that is International Day of Yoga. So starting 1st of June, we'll do till 21st, 21-day Surya Namaskar challenge, and you all are welcome to join that. I'm going to share a plan in the group for people who are just starting today, how they can increase their Surya Namaskars and develop their practice to reach 108 if possible. If not, again, we're just going to develop a practice. For people who can do 108 sun salutations, you can do 108. If you want to do like 54, 54, 54 every day, so I'm going to share different plans. You choose whichever works the best for you and you do that for yourself and you practice that. Okay, so how many of you want to join the challenge tomorrow onwards? Tell me. Tell me. Yes. Lovely. Madhvi, you can just tell me. Okay, you yes, lovely, lovely, lovely. Thank you so much. Lovely. Very nice. You've raised your hands. Very nice. Beautiful. I would want all of you, so we'll share the details in the group, all of those details. Practice at the time that is comfortable for you. So whatever time is comfortable for you, practice. And then let's try on 21st, we can just try to do, a combined class, an effort or something that we can all practice together. Okay. Now, this is about Surya Namaskars, and this is about your plan that I'll share in the group a little later. Now, if you have any questions about Surya Namaskars, please go ask and let me clear your doubts. Yes, Madhvi, please tell me. See, for every posture, when we were here, I was telling you where to look, right? When you were here, you look forward. When you take your arms up, you look up. When you go forward, you surrender, you look down towards your mat till wherever you can go. When you take your leg back in Ashwasanchalan, you look forward. When you go back into your plank, I was telling you, Madhu, because you were looking forward here. I told you to bring the chin in so that you look down on the ground. Ashtanga Namaskar, you put your knees, chest, chin down. You're going to look down on the floor because your chin is down on the ground. Then you inhale Bhujangasana. Again, I told you not to go all the way up. You only go till your spine allows. So Bhujangasana are different. There are different stages. Either you look on the ground, you look towards the ground when your spine is really low. The moment you start lifting your spine up, you start looking forward. The moment you go all the way back, you can tilt your head back and look back also. So Bhujangasana will depend on the mobility and flexibility of your spine. Then downward facing dog, you go and you look towards the toes and your navel. That also I told you, but your head has to be relaxed. Back of the head has to be in line with the spine. Then again, all the other postures are just a repetition. Yes? Yes. See, initially you start and work with your breath. Okay, so I keep my hands here. I inhale, take my arms up. I exhale, fold forward. Then I inhale, take the leg back. I exhale, take the other leg back. As I told you with the breath. Okay, if you want to hold for longer, if you want to work, everyone can work differently on their Surya Namaskars. You can go with your breath. You want to hold postures. I want to develop that strength to be able to hold postures for longer. So you hold that posture for longer like that, and you can hold for each posture for 5 breaths if you'd like. So that just work depends on how you would like to take it. Okay? Okay. You're welcome, Madhvi. I hope I've answered your question. Yes, Auntie, please tell me. Okay, Auntie, for that, first thing is when you start, before you start, you do some neck rolls and shoulder movements before you start your Surya Namaskars. Okay. And then when you practice, like we practiced right now, no? So with each breath, Abhito, because I also wanted to correct your posture, so we went a little slower. You go with one breath at a time. As I told Madhvi, inhale, exhale, just longer breaths, deeper breaths, connect with your breath and go slowly. And then everyone, after your Surya Namaskars, it's very important to also practice your exactly Shavasana. If you feel very hot, really hot in the body, and you feel very drained, you can also do some relaxing postures. You can do Setu Bandhasan. You can bring your knees to your chest, hug your knees in your Pavan Muktasan. You can lie down on your back and do a spinal twist like a Markat Asan also. That also works. Okay? So, and you can do that, and then you start with three Surya Namaskars. For 1 week, you do three, and then slowly you increase two, then do five, like that. Okay? Lovely. Any other question? I just explained how to do it simple. I gave options for that. I just explained how to do it, no? You were in the class, right? I gave you different options with the hip, how to work with the hip, what's the mechanism of your hip to bring the leg forward. And I also showed how to use blocks for that, right? You were present. Th that wouldn't be possible, simple, because I will have to hop on to the next class. So I want to take as many questions as possible before that. But I'll see if I can address this later in the group or something. Okay, so I'll try that too, because everyone also has to run. I also have to run. So let's take quick questions. Something that I've already shown would be a little difficult to show, but I'll address it in the group. Don't worry. Okay? Yeah. Alka, I can't hear you for some reason. No, I can't hear you. Can you take your AirPods off maybe and then try? Yes, now I can hear you. Okay, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. See, Surya Namaskars or yoga practices, the best time is in the morning. Okay. If you can't find time, then the best time is the evening. Right. So if we better than not doing it is doing it if you can do it in the evening, right? So you can do it in the evening, make sure it's done before dinner and at least 3 hours after your lunch. And then you can practice it in the evening if you'd like. But don't, I would not suggest you practicing it at 8, 9, or 10 in the evening or night, because that is going to just mess up with your nervous system and mess up with your sleep and mess up with your hormones, your sleep hormones. So let's try to avoid that generally. And as much as you can, yes. And make sure if you even have to practice late at night, let's say 8, 8:30, make sure you follow it up with a nice shavasana and nice cooling postures. And also follow it up with Nadi Shodhan to relax the body, to calm the nervous system down so that you can go and sleep better. Okay? Yeah. Any other question, anyone? And please don't worry, the group is open. You can always ask your questions there also. So that's not a problem at all. Anyone? Any question? No one? No one? Yes? Ramya, I'll answer this question in the group, but you can always break it if you'd like. Let's say I'm not able to do 108 in one go. I can break it. I can do 27, 27, 27, 27, and in between I take, let's say, 1 minute break, and then I do 108. If I can do 54 in one go, I do 54, then I take a 1 or 2 minute break in between, and then I do 54. You can do it like that. Right? If you can do 108 in one go, you do 108 in one go. It's not a problem. Not a problem at all. Depends on how your body feels. Let's say on one day I can do 108, but next day I cannot because I'm not feeling well. I'm emotionally drained. I'm sleep deprived, or I'm on my period, or anything. You break it. It's fine. It is your practice. It has to be suiting you. It has to be tailor made for you. And you are the best judge of what works for you, what doesn't work for you. Okay. So make sure that you follow it like that. Yes. Any other question, anyone? Hanji, auntie. Lovely, auntie. Lovely. Up rose karo and be in the group. We're going to do this 21-day challenge and you will feel wonderful. So I have done Surya Namaskars challenge as you might be following me on Instagram. I've done a 21-day last February, then I did 51 days, then I did 108 days, and now I again did 30 days. And it just truly, truly, truly transforms you. Neha did a challenge with me. Prachi did a challenge with me. These so these have also there are so many people who've done these challenges with me. Madhvi also was a part of challenge once. So you do this and you'll see so many changes in the body, so much consistency, so much strength, flexibility, inner strength also. So that's lovely. Thank you so much, Auntie, for sharing. Auntie, Auntie. Right. Lovely, Auntie. You will be able to be in the front row in the four runners and you will be able to do it. Yes, yes. You will be, Auntie. This 21st, if you practice regularly, even in these 21 days, you'll see so much of change. So, for sure. Lovely, lovely. Thank you so much. Okay, for everyone, um, if possible, I would like for you, if you can record a small testimonial, a video testimonial, and share it with me on the group, that would be lovely. And if that is a little too much to ask, then you can just share a WhatsApp message. That would be lovely. But a testimonial would be so lovely just to put it out there if that can be possible. And thank you so much for joining. The group is open. We're going to take all the questions in the group, whatever you have, anything. And there's this community that we are forming, and we'll be all there to support each other, to practice together, and be there for each other throughout our practice. So thank you so much for joining me today. And I'm just grateful. And I hope we all just tread this path of spiritual.